cynicism has been triggered. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. You're welcome to sit or you want to stand as your big boys. It's Victory in Europe Day. So I'm just needing to tell you, can you identify yourself, please?
Me, I'm PC Smith, back in PlayStation. This is PC Wharton.
Yeah, we're both from Peckham Police Station.
Okay, and I did say when the appointment was made, because I called how many days? Before that, I put in a written report.
Okay.
I made a few calls. Yeah.
Right.
And yesterday, there was supposed to be an interview at 8 o'clock. I facilitated that on my Sabbath day at 8 o'clock at night. I'm in the situation where I'm so fucking scared of the Metropolitan
Did they
Police.
tell you they had an appointment yesterday? Is that right?
Sorry?
Are you saying they gave you an appointment yesterday? Is that right?
Let me repeat.
We don't do appointments on Sundays. That
okay, but here
they sent us today. So
no.
I do apologize for that.
Okay, let me talk, please. You need to listen. Okay. Yesterday I lost my auntie. The only stop saying sorry. It's part of the journey. I said I'm triggered. You see me shaking? It's part of my underlying hidden disabilities. Okay. So please take note of that. Right. We're dealing with the Equality Act 2010, protected characteristics. On the 3rd of January, 2023, you see those flags? I'm a very patriotic person. See this man? Mm-hmm. He was 101 and 1 month. Wow. He was traumatized for over 10 years. Neglected on King's College, Byron Ward. My brother is called Byron Nemhard. There's a thing going now, and I appreciate you coming. I am from a community where it takes the community to raise a child. My brother was a former Jamaica, whatever, served in Jamaica, whatever. My son's father, who is up there, was a Jamaica Defense Force soldier, came here 2 times for studies. So you know what my history are. Okay. Today is VE Day, celebration. Those who fought in the war. How did I know that somebody fought in the war? I celebrate my 2 sons, Cub Scout and all of that. One of my sons, former FIFA referee, acting principal, Charlie Mount High School. Look over there, you see my 2 boys, the way I raised them. Yeah? And I could always say, from the time I had to run to the Brixton police station for refuge because of domestic violence, the whole works. I have a very good relationship with the police until certain things happen. Okay. And that's why you're here today, and I'm glad you came. But somebody's playing fool, because you see this? From the time the Metropolitan Police came in here, Holly Sweeney, Nikki Wright, and some others. Yeah, it's listed. I couldn't even use my phone. Right. I told you to answer the phone for a reason, because that's why you are here. Somebody has targeted me, and I'm scared that person is going to continue doing what they're doing, doing a criminal act, and I ended up being responsible. If you go back, wait, I need to get this out. Because, before we go any further, I want this thing resolved. Okay. So I can go back to the place where I respect the police. If it's not resolved, I'm going to continue to do that. And then it's not going to look good. You know who it's not going to look good on? What? The whole, wait.
What would you like help with? That's what I need to ask.
Because that's what I'm telling you. Okay. You obviously need to learn.
I haven't heard anything that you would like us help with. I appreciate what you're saying. I appreciate you.
But I just said to you, you came in before I started recording. My phone started ringing. And I said to you, can you answer that?
I don't know why.
But then if you had worked with me, so from you came in here, it's like, okay, we're not gonna work with her. It is like I'm trying to, as I said. Let me make it clear. A new Med for London. Do you know what that is?
Very aware, yes.
And can you give me a brief explanation?
No, I'm not going over all of this today. What can we help you? I'd like to help you with what you've called us about.
What can you help me with? It was part of why I asked you to answer the phone.
Is it people calling you? Is that what it is?
Sorry?
Is it people calling you over?
But you should have made yourself available while you're coming for this interview, because I repeat.
This isn't an interview.
Sorry?
This is just for you to give us. We can see if we need to.
But you're not cooperating with me.
I am. I'd like to know what you'd like to.
But that's why I said you need to listen. I explained to you yesterday. I explained to you my only auntie that was alive yesterday. I go further. Is my granddaughter, 21st birthday. Okay.
Yep.
So all this is tying up. You need to. I go back what I was saying. Who is this?
King Charles.
King Charles and Queen Camilla. Don't leave the woman out. The woman is very important, and that's why you're here today. Yeah? Why do you think I have a card of King Charles and Queen Camilla?
Maybe relative that turned 100?
You shake your head, you have it right. He was 101. He is Arnold Ebenezer Tomlinson. He was 101 and 1 month when he died. Everything ties up. Do you see what this says? I asked you about a new Med for London, and you are telling me about what. Let me put my hat on. It's not for the police, it's me. But I can show you record of me and the police.
What you mentioned on the report that you were the.
So you're aware of the report?
There's not a report that's as such. You called in what's called a CAD. It's a call reference.
No, you get it wrong. Can I speak? I called in, yes. At the time when I called in, because by this time this person was calling calls recorded on the system. So this person.
Do you mind if to see what phone number I can maybe have a look at the phone
you
number?
Made reference to YouTube as well. There's some issues with your YouTube. Is that right?
Yes, and that's why I said no. We tie up. You know, you're here today as a friend who I want to resolve. You want to see my phone?
We just want to get to the bottom of things. That's all. So obviously, it's not nice, is it? So we want to get to the bottom of things and sort things out.
Yeah, my phone.
Have they said anything to you? Do you think it could be like a nasty scammer? I get calls all the time from.
I know who is calling, and I put that in the written report. And her name is Mimi Owusu.
Right, that is right. Okay. How do you know? You said you mentioned on there. We only get a brief bit that comes down.
Yeah.
So the bit you mentioned on there was you met at an event. Is that right?
Exactly. So you have it.
What event is it?
So I'm a person who's been in here for how many years? Don't work. So I'll be always out there. Yeah. So it was on April 2023.
Yep.
I all over the place trying to get back out there, do things.
Do you know whereabouts it was?
I think it was in. I don't remember exactly right now.
Is she like a person of interest? You said an event. Is she like a celebrity? I don't know.
She has a business called Black Awards.
Black Awards.
Sorry, I'm not gonna do anything.
No, you're fine. Black Awards.
No.
Is she have certain qualifications, anything like that, or is she
African?
She's African, right? Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, BLAC.
Yeah.
So lovely. So
no, don't be worried. Sorry about
that last number. They're a medical contractor. They might be trying to sell you something.
No. That's why you need to understand why I said to that's why I said to you. So yeah. That's why I said.
What other number is she calling from?
She is not calling. She's not the one she's calling. So let me explain so you understand better. I'm here. Please. I'm glad you came so we can resolve this matter. Because as I said, at the launch of a new Med for London, Sir Matt Rowley signed my book. I met, so we go back how I was invited to run unit for London. Yeah, this is to resolve matter. So I get back that trust that I've lost.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so I was invited to an event at Elim House in Peckham. Peckham was where I was like sort of established as an entertainer, performer, blah blah blah, by a brother by the name of Rastafari Birdlegs. Yes. So I was invited to an event by former mayor of Southwark, and I met Nigel there, and there was an event around the whole Windrush celebration that time of the year. So I am a very spontaneous person, as I said. I work in the early years, and as you can see, what my work entails: special educational needs, across the divide, the elderly, and blah blah blah. So Nigel, I have some videos on there with Nigel. So Nigel invited me to a new Met for London, and that's where I met Sir Mark Rowley. Very good. Everything was good. Seb Adiji, I do the first black commander for Lambeth and Southwark. So you know I'm kidding, because that's what I do. I blog. I talk about history. Yeah. I asked, could I volunteer to help bring back the trust? Everything was going good until, remember the date, 1st of September 2023 was the launch of a new Met for London. My record is there. People are trying to hide things and hide stuff. As I said, you're here today, and I want to build back that trust. That malicious report is not made, and the police turn up here and stand between those two flags like you're standing, yeah, and begin to threaten me. Recover. No, oh, you're getting it wrong. I'm saying no. Your camera is recording. That's where a lot of what I said is misconstrued. I didn't say you are threatening me. I said I'm
standing between the flags and making threats. I'm not.
So there's
Mevley, was it the previous officers you were referring to?
You get it. So that's where I need to be able to sit down with you guys, as I said, volunteer. Because what I'm saying, maybe the way how I speak or how I comes across needs to be explained. Okay. I am entitled to my mother tongue, but I'm not using my mother tongue. I'm known for swearing because
it's fine if you want to.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you who I am, so you get a better picture. I have two sons. One is 48. One is 45. I have 6 grandchildren. 2, the eldest one will be 23 in August. My granddaughter is 21 today. Only one. I was an only girl amongst brothers. I'm used to men. I get on better with men than women.
Are your family local? They live around here?
I don't have anybody here. I'm all the way from Jamaica.
So everyone else is back in Jamaica?
And America and all over the world. So my intention was, I didn't plan to retire here. I planned to go back to Jamaica, but because I was waiting to finish my duty of care for my husband, and then all this crap started. Let's get back to Mimi Owusu. Forget about the police, because they will have to come around. You're here today because I want this issue with Mimi Owusu ended. I put in a detailed report in writing. I'm like that.
Can we hear it from you again? Because we haven't seen that detailed report, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And before you go, I want you to sign this and keep a copy.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Sign it.
Yeah. And you're going to sign mine and take it, because there's a reason for everything I do.
I probably won't sign it, I'll be honest. I'm not just signing things I don't know.
Okay. There again, you've been very whatever. There again.
I'm just not going to sign things.
Whether you sign it or not, you can take it. Okay. It's on camera that you take. It's on there.
This is
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you? You said you wanted to hear the story from my perspective, because you didn't read the report.
This is the CAD message, the call where you put a call. So a report hasn't gone on from what I can see.
Okay, but that's where you're wrong, sir. But that's where you're wrong, sir, because I have my phone.
So
yeah.
Mimi failed to pay 10,000. She borrowed in April 2023.
Right now, I want the matter of her calling me and might probably do a criminal act, and it comes down to me.
After this, £10,000 was given to.
Forget about the £10,000. That's not why you're here. You want to hijack my thingy. You want to hijack my thingy. Do not hijack my thingy. Okay. Yeah. This is a list. This is a list of the Metropolitan Police. So don't worry about it. This is a list of the Metropolitan Police and what I do. I do write, I do call, and I make sure the Metropolitan Police send me a reference for each time.
They do. That's good. Have you got all these? Have you got these written down just in case your phone's not backed up?
Sorry?
Have you got all of them written down just in case? Like, obviously, have you got all of these for each one, or?
I've made everything is written. I keep things in all sort of whatever.
All organized.
That's who I am.
Good stuff.
Part of my OCD and chronic anxiety. I do not have psychosis. I do not have bipolar. I was not diagnosed with psychosis. No, don't say I am. I'm talking about what's happening, sir. All right.
I'm not saying any of that.
So, Neville, you've written here that you've received over 500 calls, emails. Can we see that? Because that might amount to harassment. But we need to see
that's
evidence of it.
Remember when you came in, I said to you, I'm not coming up to you to be whatever. I'm like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you walked in, let's go back over now and we'll resolve this. Glad you looked through that. See, if I was to explain it, you probably wouldn't understand. So now we're going back to Mimi, because you said you just had a brief report. So let's start.
Get a couple of lines.
Okay. So let me make it easy. Yeah. Yep. So that will back up what I'm saying. So I met Mimi just briefly. Anyway, you're recording. I met Mimi at an event.
Yep.
April 2023.
Black Awards.
No. I didn't know. So I'm a person who goes around doing all this thing. Yeah. If you check out online, it can be verified. Yeah. Face of Windrush 70. I compose a song for celebrate the Windrush thing for Windrush 75. So this is the event. I met the person who put this together at the event. I know him for years. Yeah? Do you want to see?
Yeah, have a look.
I'm just showing you the relevant bit.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so that's who I am. Oh. So now we're getting somewhere. Yeah? So I'm trying to... You're not here because of my growth with the police. You're here because I want what Mimi Owusu is doing to stop. All right. So let's get this Mimi Owusu thing sorted, and then we can move on from there. Yeah. So we reach as far as I met her at the event in 2023. By July, she scammed me £10,000. I am only talking about the £10,000 because that went through the bank. I gave her £600 in good faith, and then she got, I think she was doing it herself, pretended as if she was doing some work with me, helping me to build well suburban or whatever. I am not even talking about those because she can go back and say, okay, she did the work. You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
And, what bank are you with when you made the transfer?
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
And it was transferred to Santander. I have all the details.
Was that?
You're left-handed. I noticed all this.
So bad luck.
It's not bad luck because my dad was ambidextrous, so he writes with his right hand and do other things. And my brother was ambidextrous and he writes with his left hand. And my eldest son is left-handed, so he's not bad. Okay, so I'm trying.
You make reference here with regards to Croydon Magistrates Court. Has there been any cases that have gone forward? These reference numbers, you say they're false.
That's why I said take it with you, whether you want to sign it or not.
This is what we've got. This is what's on ours, but for some reason it doesn't show us all of this on our system. I don't know why.
Because your system is crap.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. And I want to help sort out that crap because I'm very good at
we can get this
documenting.
on our laptops, but not in the car. But we're only around the corner, so this won't be.
Oh, okay.
So you make reference to Croydon's magistrates court. Have you gone to court over this £10,000?
All that is documented. Let's sort out the Mimi Owusu so I get that stress off me.
Mimi, isn't it? The £10,000. Has this gone to court over this? Is this what it is?
I've not been to court with that. I've taken out small claims
and those reference numbers.
There's a lot written down we go back to your system is crap. Let's leave that alone.
Let's move past that.
Yeah, I want why you're here. I want to deal with the matter of Mimi Owusu, so I stop getting the stress.
Yeah.
So in brief, we reached to the part where by April, May, June, July, Mimi Owusu scammed me £10,000 and started doing her crap. I have written things.
So you sent her £10,000.
Leave.
Was it in good faith, I imagine?
No, you're getting it all wrong. I just said to you, I gave her £600 in good faith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So we're not going there. Let's sort out why you're here. So the news and whatever I considered, because if she doesn't stop, she's not going to stop until she does a criminal act, and I get blamed for it.
So it might be fraud. That's what I'm trying to work out. The £10,000. I'm trying to work out where that came from. So you gave her £600. How did she then get £10,000? Because if it is fraud or theft, I need to have numbers specific for that.
Okay. I gave her £6,000 out of goodwill because she told me about her her Black Awards and what the role I could play.
Yep.
So if you have a company and I'm proficient in certain things and you're gonna tie me up, so I gave her the £600 in good faith.
Yep.
She had a friend.
600 or 6,000.
600.
Right, 600. Okay.
I'm dyslexic and dyscalcular, but I'm very geared towards.
That was in good faith towards the business. And then how did she then get 10,000 off of you?
Because she wanted to do her annual Black Awards thing.
Okay.
The friend who introduced me to her, yes.
Yep.
This is a friend. This is her friend who introduced me to her.
Okay.
Can you see in the picture who is there? You might not be able to move. No. But okay. So I'll explain because that will make it clear. This is her friend who introduced me to her. When I was going through a crisis, this is me in the background. So she was stood at my door, came to support me.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I want you to understand because
I understand.
You don't understand, sir.
So how did we get
anything you want to have a look, sir. Anything, because I made some paper for you to take. In this witness statement, she detailed everything that she's done. So it will tell about the money and what she said. Yes, I prepared it for you because I was prepared. Because it was not my fault that you didn't turn up yesterday, as Wedge said. Yeah?
I don't know why I didn't send anyone yesterday, but this is our first call of the day. We've just started our week, so
because as I said, your system is crap. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Well, it's just when calls come down.
Don't try and explain. Do not try and explain nothing to me about your crap system.
I'll say it.
Okay. Please do not try and explain anything to me about your crap system, sir. Please.
That's fine. So this is her statement, is it?
Her statement to what your colleague is looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And before you go, also I need to have your sleeve number and everything.
Of course.
Both of you.
I'll write it down for you. No, if you don't mind me asking, how are you doing financially now? Are you okay?
Okay. No, I'm not okay because
you doing okay for food and stuff like
that? I'm eating. I don't feel scared. System, and that's why somebody is whatever. It all started. It's a pattern. It's a pattern of discrimination. And the bank done it in 2000. Barclays done it in 2000. And they do it again in 2021. Right now, Nationwide is messing about with my bank account and everything. I'll tell you, my husband in 2019, my husband had over £100,000 in savings. Since my husband has died, I had problem with my stepson because I don't know, if you know cultural wise, somebody died, they started fighting out. So that's what I'm getting. I've been scammed. All the money I've got, savings, it's gone.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you doing okay, like day to day with food and stuff like that, paying the bills?
Not really. That's why I said whatever is happening, because I get targeted.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll try and. Would you mind a bit more help from, say, a social worker or something like that from the council, the local authority? They may be able to give you a bit more support. Is that something? Do you mind if I
anything that can be done to help me in the situation that I'm in? Yes. But my biggest
I'll do that for you.
Yes, please. My biggest concern is resolving this issue with me. Yeah, the CEO of Black Awards.
Can I? You've referenced that she sends a load of messages, emails, over 500 calls. Can I see any evidence for that? Because I'm struggling to do anything. We can't really do much about that.
Okay, when you walk in here,
yeah.
Did I hand you my phone and say answer that?
For emergency heroes, not for Mimi Wissy.
But that's why you don't understand. That's why you need to listen. Yeah? Whatever communication involves listening, talking, understanding. And I am telling you where I'm coming from in my situation. My situation started, was stricken with Parkinson's disease.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't be, stop saying sorry. It's out of our control. Don't say sorry because I tell you my auntie's dead. She's lived to be 91. Yeah? But because of what's been happening, my auntie was in Jamaica going hungry. Because of whatever you see is happening here. The police is also responsible for it. And that's why I go back and I said, when I'm saying that police came in here and stood between those flags, I'm not saying you. You started taking exception. On the 3rd of January, yeah? I am in here. I go through phases where I'm depressed. And the record is there. So sometimes I don't open my curtain because I don't want to look out there and have people targeting me. My neighbor, there's a man in here in a woman's refuge. Sorry for raising my voice, but that's where it reached. Yeah? So you try and understand what I'm saying. Police came in here and stand between the and you're taking it to mean that I am, it's you I'm talking about. The 3rd of January. The 3rd of January, you need to develop skills. Same like this to Judge Beecham, who got an equality act assessor to do what she did, and then she chickened out because I mentioned HCT group in Battle for 2016. Yeah? So yesterday, even when your colleague called me, when I call your colleague to make the whatever, you're pinpointing certain things. I'm not saying. I'm very observant. I'm multitasking because I had to work with children with special educational needs. I had to take care of my husband. As I said, he was 101 when he died. Traumatized for over 10 years. 3 months before he died, he went down. Yeah? Whilst they having me in court and doing all of that. Okay? Can you see that? Can you read that? I can tell you out of my head.
The number of older people.
No, the top one.
Our social mission.
Please read this, sir.
600,000 older people in the UK say they get out of the house once a week or less.
Okay, so that was me and my husband. That was me yesterday why I didn't open my curtain because of whatever. Read the other one now.
I can read it, yeah. I'm not gonna read it.
Can you read it, please? It's in a book. So you tell me.
Pleasant.
Well, it's not very pleasant, but I tell you to read it for a reason. Can you read it?
I'll read it for you, Mevly. 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment.
We've got about 4 units en route, over.
Mevly, do you have an email? And what's your preferred phone number? I've got the one ending 813 or 083.
This phone number that I gave you,
Yeah.
I'll tell you the history. I never had a mobile phone until I was made homeless. I almost lost my life. That's how I leave from Lambeth to Southwark. Yeah? So I have this phone number all my life. I have other phones, I don't know their number. My phone number and my national insurance number is what in my head. Certain things are in my head. I have to write down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? 07950 618083.
Okay.
So I got that because, as I said, I run to Brixton police station the summer of 2000, domestic violence. That's how I ended up here. Yeah. Back then, I was not so much versed with techie and things because because of my whatever. Sometimes I'm shaking all over and over. That number is in my head. As I said, certain things I have to keep the familiarity, the similarity, the everything continuity. I cannot afford for what's happening to me on this phone. And if I'm not careful, as I said, when you came in here, the phone rang. I picked up the phone. I said, "Can you answer it?" You refused from answering. So let me tell you what is happening now, so you understand. I want you to leave here, and we have some resolution. And if anything is happening, I can pick up the phone and call, because I try to facilitate people. So I don't always call the emergency number unless I have to, because there are other people doing things. And as I said, I'm an advocate. Yeah. And the police were my best friends until they make themselves my enemy.
Well, we won't be your enemies, Beverly. There are details, okay? I'm going to put that report on to get you a bit more extra help. Okay?
That is not, the bit extra help is not what you came here about. We haven't resolved the issue, so that when you meet me, I will also stop targeting me. Okay?
So we're potentially looking at fraud, as my colleague said, fraud, theft and harassment. I need to see some evidence of those 500 calls, emails. Can I see any of that? Because
can you take off this information as well? Can you write this information as well?
What is it?
What information, sir?
Sorry?
What is it? Miss Edwards.
So the bit I'm looking for, the bit of evidence that we need to investigate, is the 500 calls, emails and other communications.
Did I show you this?
No, miss.
Did I show you this?
Oh, this.
Okay.
The jumper. Yeah.
Where is the paper I gave you?
This one.
Okay. So I'm explaining to you. So I've put all that in the report and I've given. So this, can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Can you see this? Now, do you know where I took this from? So this is where I took this from.
To the charity.
I did not give. This is where I took this from. Okay. So I'm asking you, can you take this information, write it down on your thing, so that we go to
what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm trying to say, it's who is Miss Edwards? Black Awards. Is that the same person as Mr. Russo?
This person is using aliases. She even use men's name. So you're not understanding. You come here and you're defeating the purpose of coming here.
We're not.
Yes, you are, sir. Yeah.
Can I have a look at your call record and your email list? Is that all right? Just to make sure you haven't been sent anything unpleasant that you shouldn't have by
the main focus, and you're not getting. You're not getting. I prepared this for you to take. Whether you want to take it, I'm going to make sure it's on record that I'm giving it.
We're not going to take it.
No, okay.
We're not going to take
You're
it.
on record.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm not going to take it. I've got the information that we need.
Okay. Are you sure you've got the information that
I've got everything you've got. My colleague asked for a few things you haven't got.
Okay. Your colleague asked. Wait.
He's asked multiple times for a few things.
No, you're putting me under pressure now. Yeah, no, I know you're triggering my. Wait, stop, please. No, you asked me for something. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Yeah, because you in the first place defeated why you came here. I said to you, answer the phone. You did not want to answer the phone. So all right. What she's done, I repeat, listen carefully, make sure you have your thingy. Yeah. because right there and whatever you are saying, I refuse to give information, but you refuse to accept information. So I go back home now, Rowan. She used to call my phone 24/7. And when I said my phone, I have a house phone. Okay?
Do you mind if I look through the call log? Is that all right? When was the last time she called?
You're defeating the purpose of being here, okay? I'm trying to tell you a story, and you want it your way and not my way. And I said to you, I have the hidden disability. I've just asked you to read 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. Where is it? In a magazine, yeah? HCT Group Impact Report, and that's going to come around to District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham. So, okay. So I'm telling you, and then I'm going to show you. I'm just giving you my phone. Private calls. Right now, I don't know what is happening because people are calling my phone and they're not getting through. It's not coming through. My friend Chester was here the other day. It's not going through. So I don't know if the messages are full up. When I'm in
you can delete the call.
But you're still not understanding my situation. When I'm in a certain situation, I do not function. So it's stressing me out. So she not only called my house phone 24/7.
Have you been able to answer it and hear her voice?
She's not answering.
She's not answering. Okay.
She doesn't answer.
How do you know it's Mimi then? If it's a withheld number.
There are certain things, you know, how a person operates.
Okay.
How a person will come on my YouTube and is writing down. So there are certain things, yeah.
Right.
That's why I was going to explain the suicide.
What's going on with your YouTube?
Sorry?
What's going on with your YouTube?
Are you managing to find out if there was whatever? It's
withheld number. That's why I asked you, how do you know it's her? We can't necessarily prove it's her. There's a lot of.
I know.
Some of them might be us calling. You called it us.
There's a few withheld on the 21st, but mainly on the 21st.
It seems. Let me tell you something else. It seems skill that.
It might be us calling you because you call 101.
Listen, don't tell me who's calling from who is not calling.
I'm just trying to
you are disrespecting me on VE Day. Yeah, don't tell me that, sir. Please do not. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something else. You asked for whatever. So I'm trying to so you understand. You've been recorded, yeah? Recorded.
Good.
Mimi Owusu used to call my phone. Yes, she called my mobile. She called the mobile, it marks private. She called the house phone, it's withheld. There are times when the call is coming through. And what do I see when anything comes up? My number is calling my number. Don't know how that happens. Then when I read her witness statement for Housing for Women, police came here on the 6th of July, 2023. At that time, we were on speaking terms, and she told me it was Trevor. The police said the call, because they claimed that Duncan called them about being suicidal, and the call came from my number. But when I see I was wrong. I don't know. I'm trying to explain.
This court case, is Mimi part of the housing for women? Because you just made reference to that. You just said that. Is Mimi part of this?
No, you're putting words in my mouth. Mimi, no, you're putting words in my.
This has come to a conclusion, hasn't it? This court case that was on the 6th of March. That's come to a conclusion. There is a conclusion in there.
No.
It's in here.
Forget about that.
There's a conclusion.
Can I have this? You're not fucking here for that.
Let's get it all done.
Yeah. This is where Mimi Owusu. I just showed you how Mimi Owusu is involved with the housing for women. So you're misconstruing everything the same way. Well, I said to you, you can take it. But it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
going to take it.
It doesn't matter, sir. How old are you?
It doesn't matter how.
Oh, you don't know. You're very disrespectful on VE Day.
We're going to go.
Go on. Go on. It's VE Day. Go on. Yes, you're being disrespectful. You're being recorded. You're being disrespectful.
My camera's been on the whole time.
Yes, you're being disrespectful. And let me tell you why you're being disrespectful.
On the reports as such.
But you're gonna misconstrue the report. So that's why I record.
We're trying to get you the help in regards to social worker. And if you get
No, you're not responsible for getting me help. You are not responsible for getting me help for social work. You are here to sort out me or also not getting me for whatever.
We can put on a report as such.
Okay, but make sure your report reflects the truth and not what you think you whatever.
When there's further evidence.
No. Okay, so it's taken up this time from 2023, and Mimi also as because of writing a 12-page witness statement for Housing for Women is why I am in this situation.
So that is, if that is the case, that has reached a conclusion as.
It has not reached a conclusion, sir.
The court, it has. It might not be one you agree, but the court has suggested one. What I suggest, if you don't disagree, you can apply.
You're not here for that, sir. You're here because I put in a report about Mimi Hawuso harassing. That's why you're here.
We can put on a report for that.
Okay.
And when there's further
but your report is not going to reflect. No, it is. It will not. It will continue. Okay, go on. Yes, go on. Disrespectful is VE Day. And
Fine, have a good day.
Yeah, you're going to be part of it because the thing is continuing. Yeah, so the world sees on VE Day, my granddaughter's birthday. This is what the police is up to. I'm not going any further. Robert said he's coming to help me sort out the thing. Yeah, the police. So let me wrap up. What is the Metropolitan Police? Yeah. What is the Metropolitan Police? What does the Metropolitan Police represent for me? On the 3rd of January, 2025, police right there, he doesn't know the Equality Act, and it's on record. Yeah? So now Mark Rowley, I ain't whatever. Why did they come? To come say I said. Who is this? The Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin. I wrote to the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin. I said, can you mediate? Look on the date, 25th of March. The Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin will now have to come and give whatever. What else do I have? Yeah? Racist Metropolitan Police on VE Day. Yeah? Racist Metropolitan Police coming to tell me what has come to conclusion. They all know. They're pretending. Can you see what's there? Now, Mark Rowley, you are tagged. Sir Mark Rowley, best wishes, strong Jamaican woman, Mark Rowley. Yeah? Let's come to a conclusion. Yeah? Look, I am not the one lying. How do they teach these boys and girls? They cannot understand because they come already with what they want. So they come to capture whatever they want. Yes? They have no listening skills, they have no comprehension skills, and they don't even understand English. I doubt if they can put 3 words together to form a sentence. Yes? Here it is, I didn't write it. Nigel Pierce, Nigel.w.pierce at met.police, at met.police.uk, meet at Elim House. Okay? When did we meet? Around July. When did Mark Rowley sign my book? 1st of September, 2023. When did District Judge Stellini label me a violent nuisance? The 1st of August, 2023. Cataloging. Yeah. So these are the officers who were at Elim House when I went there. Yeah? You're here for one reason. This is Mimi Ouso.
They cannot read and understand. For when they read, they cannot understand. They cannot understand God's holy commandment. Somebody wrong, but it's not the Bible. I believe normally I would be dressing up and going out to celebrate, but I'll stay here because Robert is coming to help sort out the drain so I can have a proper bath and use the bath. Yes? So now I'm going to put on record. Yeah? Why did they come here? First and foremost, I recorded yesterday. They were supposed to come 8 o'clock on Sunday and see the little lying bastard, idiot boy come tell me that they don't come on a Sunday. Not me, but you admitted that your system is crap. Yesterday it was recorded. Lying. They said they were going to call after I should clear the phone. Did they call? Everything is YouTube taking these and hiding it? Yeah? So let me put on record now what I think of the Metropolitan Police. And Mark Rowley, bomber-clot racist terrorist who tried to section, murder, and kidnap me between the 30th of October. You fucking come tell me you're going to get help from social services? No, you're not going to get me no fucking help from social services. Let me tell the world what I think of the blood-clot Metropolitan Police on my granddaughter's 21st birthday. Member of my family. Yeah? Let me tell you what I think of. Yeah? This is it. Me Awusu, she brought this here. Can you see? Black Awards. There's a company called Black Awards. Yeah? There's a company called Black Awards. I think I can fucking show them out. When I am here and I am thinking, what's happening? Yeah? I am like, I do things. Yes? So when I'm tidying up, because yesterday I tidied up because I was expecting a visitor. When I'm tidying up, I found, I just had the fucking thing and it gone. Yeah? That's me. When I'm tidying up, this can go there. You're not taking anything, you're not signing anything. When I'm tidying up, I found the address. I found that. Didn't remember it was there. So I posted the information online. You hear the little idiot boy, you tell me they don't know who it is, so they're not answering. But you're expecting me to answer. Answering, and I've been saying to people, no, it's not me. Mimi also has control of my email, doing things. Two idiot white boy, don't know where they go to school. Maybe they went to leave nurseries where they were buggered by the pedophiles, so they are confused. Or maybe they go to University of East London, Richard Harty, Men in Child Care. Where did it fucking start? Yeah? You're not taking anything. But you're going to look on the thing and tell me they come to a... They cannot come to any fucking conclusion. Where is the order? Little idiot boy, little idiot go stand up here and tell me they're not reading it. They're not reading this because it's offensive. Now, you consider idiot police boy, yeah? You consider that something is written in a book with my picture that has been used, yeah, to put me in this situation. You're not going to read it. So how are you going to know certain things if you're not going to read? But you already know fucking about the eviction. So you are telling me, you is blood clot, what, dirty boy? You are telling me it has come to a conclusion. Yeah? But yet you refuse. Yeah? You're not taking into consideration this. Yeah? Are there any other banks involved? Yes, nationwide. Santander, Lloyds, Financial Ombudsman. We are a Metropolitan Police, PC Edward Allen, called me twice for Samantha and whatever. He's got, motherfucker is going to tell me now, they need to go to my email here right now. When I made a list, how many pages of cataloging what police has done for me, don't you see they're idiot. Let me put my final thoughts on what I think of the Metropolitan Police. Yeah? You idiot boy, I come tell me about, these are some of the things. You're not taking anything, you're not signing anything. Yes? You're not taking anything, you're not signing anything. I'm talking about the 3rd of January, what happened. And the idiot boy stand up there and telling me he's not whatever. How do they teach them? Teach them to be fucking terrorist, racist, murderers. That's what they do. You want it, I'll give it to you. What do I think of Sir Mark Rowley, Metropolitan Police? Yeah, I go back where it started. Yes, I run to Brixton. Let me take off the fucking sitting so I don't see how my head done. How I've been pushed down, and if I'm not careful, I reach out to Dr. Abu the other day and I said, if I don't get help, I'm going to die. I have my thingy on there, go, where the measures I try to keep alive. So two racist police come here today after they try to trick me. So maybe they are card 2/4, 5th of May 2025, a day after there's another bereavement. I lost my auntie. Because of the situation, I couldn't get to send money for my auntie. She was in Jamaica going hungry. She was only being cared for because of the good nature of the person who was caring for her. She wasn't getting any pay. Okay? PC Wharton 1351 AS, PC Simit 2986 AS, Peckham Police Station. What does Peckham Police Station? Let me put PC Kate Willoughby Parsons in the picture. Yeah? Colonization in reverse. The start of VE Day. And I'm going to put all of you shit house now. Yeah? You want to see my... You come here. You don't verse yourself with what is happening. But you come tell me, I didn't show you any evidence? Go to hell, racist, probably pedophile boy. If you can't label me, whatever. I showed the motherfucker. And I'm explaining. The phone is ringing before I started recording. I said, can you answer that for me? They're not going to answer because they don't know who is calling. But it's my phone and I asked you to answer. And if they had answered, now I could explain when people are calling me, because the people who are calling me now are calling me in a genuine manner, because Mimi also is sending out messages for whatever. So they are, whoever is calling me is not in the wrong. It's who directed them. And the two idiot police stand up in here, tell me they're not going to answer. Neither of them. So the old rascal idiot boy go tell me he's not going to read the statistic. Now, this is the statistic I use. I don't need to read it. On the 20th of March, 2025, when 4 strangers came to County Court at Clerkenwell and Shoreditch, Mr. Badaloo asked for support. Yes, Mr. Badaloo asked for support and they turn up. And that's why I am here today. When District Judge Beecham, yeah, fucking idiot police who can't even understand. He has no listening skill, no comprehension. Come here decade. I've been prepared. Yes. So let me end up and tell you what I think. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. So she's going around. This is the one. This is an emergency hero. We've been trying to get in touch in regards to the inquiry that you have left on our website. Yeah. I'm not gonna use the thingy because then I'm not giving YouTube ammunition to back me out. Yes? Yeah. So they are all here. So I go back so you understand. Mimi or Wuso used to call my phone and my mobile. Times it's my house phone that is showing that is calling. And then that's when I work out that they were not wrong when they said that who Duncan called about suicide. Because it came from my phone. That's when I realized. Yes? So it just goes back to show how fucking stupid is Metropolitan Police and their racist haters who come here to beat me. I don't want to know whatever. So it was interment call, the house phone, the private, mostly whenever I am whatever, because they want to keep me away from what I'm doing. Until the calls were coming in. Sometime I'm here doing live and you will hear. Yes? I'm here doing live and you will hear the phone. Yes? I was here one day and then I stumbled on how to block out. I don't know. When I decided that enough was enough, yes, I decided enough is enough. Let me get the police involved. I called the police on this matter. They said they were busy. So best if I put in a written report, which I did. Yes? You send fucking idiot police, probably racist, pedophile terrorists, based on what I'm saying. Yeah? I was given a date because these fucking police supposed to come safe and neighborhood team from 2022. Yes? They keep dilly-dallying and dilly-dallying. When they said when they would contact me, I said, all right. Got too much again? See, they're gone. See, they're gone. I'm going back to normal. This is what this thing have on me. So when they said I'm shouting, they fucking trigger me and they know why they're triggering me. So they accuse me of doing this. Yeah? Bomber Clot, PC Wharton, and PC Simit. Yeah? You're going to get training. You're going to be added to the racist terrorist bomber clot who come in here and try to murder section and kidnap me. Yeah? So I'm putting things on whatever because I need to go wash up the things. I need to move the things so Robert come and sort so I can have a bath and return to normality. So I go back. It's like the calls were coming like 24/7. My house phone and my mobile. Some of the times, as I said, it's my house phone that is showing calling back my. How they do it, I don't know. Because I reported and I wrote the address for Mimi Owusu, I told the motherfucker just now about Black Awards. He see Black Awards. He's going to ask me who is Miss Edwards. How do I know it's whoever and whatever? But you're not fucking answering the phone. And you're not fucking reading because it's offensive. So you see, I'm trying to explain that this thing that they put there has been misconstrued and used against me. Let me tie up. It's some mad head work. Okay. When I couldn't take it anymore, as I said, I've already written. And when I'm writing people, I can write a book. So it's there. So if they want to play like they're fucking idiot and agree that their system is crap. Yes? I called and anything. You're fucking giving me a reference. Yeah? I showed the motherfucker. Yeah? So this is a list. He's telling me about whatever. Did he just come to do all of that? He want to see email record and what? Did they come for that? They not even can understand when I speak. I mean, I curse and speak in proper English. Yeah? So let me show you. This is the list because I stopped writing down because I want this. He's going to fucking ask me if I have it backed up. That's his fucking concern. What if the phone crash? I'm fearful for my phone and my data and everything. Yeah? So I'm going back when I started. 1st of February 2023. Yes? You take me for fucking idiot, PC Wharton and PC Simmet. Racist bumbleclot. So see? He's asking me about whatever. But all this is already in a document. Yeah? So let me show you from when. 1st of February 2023. When did police come here? The 26th of January. I'm celebrating my mother's birthday. He's talking about Croydon Magistrates Court. I had to go to Croydon Magistrates Court on the 27th. One police officer, when they couldn't trap me and why they came, they went out there and whatever and come back. And then they come up with this. I am immune to whatever tricks the rascal, the fucking murderous pedophile police get up to. Yeah? So here it is. He's going to ask me, he needs to see it on my phone. Well, you're not answering the phone. And you're not wait. He's telling me which one is which one, I don't know. Okay. I should have looked on this. Anyway. He's just telling me that he asked me for information that I'm not giving him. Eh? So what is this? Did you allow me to? Did you come here for this? So let me put it on there. So it's from the 1st of February 2023. I am logging because I used to let them give me this. And I said, no. Let me get it where. Yeah? So from the 1st of February 2023 to yesterday, the 3rd of May, it's cataloged in this. So you want to go get my phone crashed, so it's not there, it's somewhere else. Yes? So that's how many years? 2023, 2024. So it will 3 years worth of thing on here. And then we go back when I wasn't keeping catalog, but I have things. When bumbleclot police come in, bumbleclot here, and since you want bad rascal, why? Let me put when them blood clot come here. You know, but I left here today. If you come murder and section me, if you come murder me under cover of Leaf Margaret on lecture, me now left me yard today. K-O, right. Let me put them blood clot in here. See, me never swear when they're there. It's my entitlement to swear now. Because I'm learning to control whatever. Fucking idiot. Fucking racist, stupid cunts. Peace, Wharton, and PC Simmet. Yeah? What did Mimi also say yesterday? They're not going to help me. I recorded it. She write it, go down, I recorded it. So this will only prove what we already know. Yeah? Refer to K. You're not going to take blood clot, take nothing. Not take your pussy hole. CL827 and K O K05EC530 blood clot come a conclusion. For District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham, defamation, misogyny, gaslighting, with TRIS Tristan SALTER 5 paper chambers when I should be putting up my food and securing. That's how I develop an eating that. Yeah? So that I feel, motherfucker. Idiot PC Wharton and idiot PC Simit. Who teach them? Who teach the bomber hole them? Let me put your name on there. No, let me put HHJ Richard Roberts Trigger There's been a conclusion, idiot boy. There's been a conclusion, a blood clot housing for man who get blood clot broke down. And you hear me say me cuss me a Christian because all Reverend Rose and Wilkin are gonna get caught up in this fucking shit. It's VE Day. It's my granddaughter's birthday. Atypical par can on 20th 20 of the 3rd 2025 when District Judge Beecham chicken out. Fucking idiot boy. The thing is in her book and you tell me it's offensive. So then you understand when I'm trying to say how I think that in K02CL827 for you have no intention. Yeah? You have no intention. So now I go put whatever. I'm not leaving home today. Yeah? Two 7/5th May. You come here with one fucking intention. You're telling me that you don't see a report. But yet you have certain information and you're going to cut on to certain things. What come conclusion? You didn't deal with what you came here for. What you came here for is to stop me also harassing me, cyberbullying me, all whatever it is. There's a fucking report. Idiot PC, Wharton and idiot PCs, whatever. We might have to go prove if you're the file ring. Yeah? I'm explaining to the motherfucker. I said on the 3rd of January, a PC stand here beside the flags and whatever. He's telling me he's not threatening me because he's not understanding. I'm not saying you are doing anything because you're standing by the flag. I'm saying somebody did it. Fucking idiot. I went to school. I from secondary school, me go now from technical. And when I got pregnant, my teacher said, you're a bright girl, don't let having a child, whatever. So I went back to English. I went back to Manning's evening classes and passed English. My English teacher in grade 8A, Miss Anderson from England. Fucking idiot. You know, fucking dumb down. That's why you have an Asian who's able to bring here. English has had the education along with modern slavery thriving in the UK. I send a report to the Guardian. Yeah? PC WHARTON 1351. You come here about you're going to get help for me. You're going to get help for me from social service. Look at your blood clot too. You're coming like a Dr. Phil Bumbleclot Gregory and HHJ Richard Roberts with a dead goat, a dead sheep on his head. Yeah? Let me do it. And then me get up, go wash up my things and go move the things so Robert can do whatever. See, Simit, blood clot racist them. And then me go deal with blood Mark Rowley. I tell them, may I do this? May I do for me sitting for my yard? Yet 6. And why I can't have a bath and look after myself in this blood clot, whatever. Yeah? Peckham. May I organize a march out of blood clot Peckham police station. From where PC Edward Allen called me and sent me an email. I call him a batty boy. But where are the other where are the women who are helping this strong black woman? If the strong black woman wasn't strong, if the strong black woman wasn't strong, where are they? Yeah? Where are they? Where are the other women who in this struggle to cope? Where are you? Where are you telling me what I must remove from what I don't remove? If I was insistent, I would become what the fucking racist boy refused to read because it's offensive. But how can it be offensive when it's here in a book? Yeah? And I'm telling the story. He read this one, but he's not reading this one. YouTube, where are you, your blood clot? How much thing you remove off here? How much email you send me when I'm trying to clarify how they use suicide to stitch me up because of a book? Why did fucking District Judge Beecham don't finish the case? Because I quoted that. I don't need to read it to quote it. If I become HCT impact report of 1 in 5 of our suicides are associated with unemployment, you're responsible. She get a little old dirty drunk or age. I didn't know the motherfucker name until Miss Presley where they put the thing online. But what did motherfucking HJ Richard Roberts do? You hear they asking me how I'm managing? I take out claims Yes, I'm supposed to get £9,000 from Ryan Clement. That was the only judgment that went through. So I take out claims again, and some little stinking bumper hole named Swan. I don't know them. I only see the letters. Strike out the claim. Then I'm looking through my paper, and I see where I had taken out a complaint and said, I'd never been there, but the letters that were coming from there is a hostile environment. How many hostile environment have I encountered? How many of you are here and see when Mimi or Usu come here with different names? Yeah? The injunction is fucking false. I could not have done any of those things during that time when they claim. A person started working with Housing for Women in May 2022, and in her witness statement, she said the antisocial behavior started May 2022. Go back and look at my record. 2022 was when my book was published. I met Andrew at Elim House. So everything ties up with Elim House. When I meet, when this was formulated for me to be in this, that was the same time I meet Mimi Owusu. It's all on record. Now some little blood clot, HJ Richard Roberts, who put civil restraint order on me before he come into court. So they all sit down there waiting. But yet when I put in things, they tell me who is busy from who is not blood clot busy. Yes? And he's going to tell me I must come off, so I must not be on social media. And Mimi Owusu make a whole thing the other day. Yesterday I sit down and I recorded everything. Yeah? And I am in here. That's how I develop an eating disorder. Because I have to be addressing this letter, that letter, and it's me alone. And some little blood clot pedophile police are coming here today. They must have been buggered at Leaf Nurseries, and then they go to University of East London. Where have you been fucking buggered? Yeah? So maybe I said I was gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait to get the new phone. I need a new phone. Sorted out. So somebody don't use whatever, and I get caught up in this situation. I'm already a fucking yeah. So these are the things they see as whatever. Somebody caricature the president of the United States. And these are what is trending. And your true story. You have blood clot Facebook or whatever. Yeah? Yes? And when you come here, you take my thing. I'm not fucking interested. So let me end up by saying, Mark Rowley responsible for the police not doing an issue. And let me tell you why I hold fucking Mark Rowley. Yeah? Yes, I can say fucking Mark Rowley. Why I hold fucking Mark Rowley responsible. I tied it up, but it's gone haywire again. The reason I hold fucking Mark Rowley responsible is because he signed my book. And like you are saying, Queen Jax, good morning, you must be a strong black woman to cope with this exhausting and stressful life. You don't need to act, you don't need to wonder if I'm a strong black woman. How many times have I been beaten down? You shouldn't be writing a statement like that, Queen Jax. You should not. There's no question if I'm a strong black woman. And on short notice, it was seen, and it's written in my book by Sir Mark Rowley. So why the fuck is Mark Rowley not doing anything to help this strong black woman? Go gather your sisters now, Queen Jax, and let them know. Come and subscribe to Mervily. Don't YouTube. And go at Instagram and go at WordPress and go share it. I get a brother now, Dr. Abu from Galaxy Radio. There's a campaign on. Go support it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Weak heart, then you're not strong. So why you retract it? Tells you who you fucking are. Maybe you are Mimi or Wusu pretending with Queen Jax. Maybe you are Mimi or Wusu pretending to be Queen Jax. Let me tell you why I said blood clot Metropolitan Police gonna get taken down. And why the blood clot them are gonna get taken down? Yes? 30th of October. I'm in here. Blood clot ambulance and police turn up here. Yes? The only reason I was not taken out of here. So who the fuck is Queen Jax? Maybe Mimi Awusu. Yes? And she's here and blood clot police can't live and tell me not give them information they'd ask me for. You see how they're fucking stupid? Let me talk my story. You can't blood clot talk my story for me. Yeah? 30th of October 2017. I'm here. But deleting it is not the way to solve it. I was not offended. You've been on the platform and I've been talking and blah, blah. You should have let it stay, write it back, and we see how we can use that to help this strong black woman. So that means your level of understanding, from the time you're listening to Merville, you should have had some understanding of Queen Jax. So if you're not Mimi or Wusu Queen Jax, you should have had some level of understanding of Merville Myers. I make no exception. Today is my granddaughter's 21st birthday. My granddaughter has lost how many years of having a grandma? I lost my remaining until yesterday. She was born on the 27th of October. My father was born on the 27th of October. My uncle was born on the 27th of October. Winsome Duncan was born on the 27th of October, and she fucking used that. So she invited me to her party, I think with the intention to harm me, because I got the result of the EAT. No, ET. I couldn't go ahead. I'd paid the money for somebody to accompany me. So afterward, I'm thinking, those motherfuckers had planned to harm me and said I committed suicide. I'm trying to explain to the rascal, idiot, white racist boy just now. I said, read that. Yeah, I'm not going to read it. Why are you not reading it? It's offensive. Pussy hole. And them the blood clot there. I'm saying whatever. Yeah? Me talk. And then me go wash up my things and go move the sink. Me just lick up my fucking hand. The only reason I was not forcibly taken out of here, yeah, was because I'd gone to Neil Coyle's office with my thingy and my medical report and everything. So I had it close to hand. I didn't have to go search for it. And I showed it to them. And then that's when one of the police officers, because I didn't know why they came. Yes, I was having verbal abuse from Ryan Clement, black barrister. 9,500, 400 and odd pounds. Yeah? So you lot sitting there, Queen Jax, you should be listening and know this off heart. But you're not fucking listening. And when I'm not using it in an offensive way. That's the only way that can help me calm myself. So I don't want you to take this personal. But I want you to spread the story there when you're going to say, I must be a strong black woman to cope with all of this. It's fucking 11 years. I wrote to Dilys Ipton on the eve of Mothering Sunday. I said, I'm depressed. I'm dying slowly of torture. It's in my book. This is not the first time I had the first nervous breakdown. King's College, go look on the campaign. I sit in here the day I reach rock bottom. And it must be God. I pick up the phone and I send a message to Dr. Abu. I ask him for help. And then I send some things. I just send some things. And I woke up because I only sleep. I didn't go to bed till must be after 2 or probably near 3. Because when I left here, I didn't know what, but in the early hours, I was hungry. So I made a big mug of tea. I don't use little thing. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry. That's why we need to be careful how we word things. Because they come here to try and trap me. But because I have people advising me how words can be used. That's why I'm using this to educate you, Queen Jax. Okay? So they don't use the way we say things. Yeah? Because they are already there. They want to invest. Here already. You come about this situation with Mimi Owusu, and he's going to tell me about he's going to get help from social services for me. That is not why you fucking come here. Stick to the point that I didn't call you here about police coming here and beat me. But I call about, you came about Mimi Owusu situation and what is going to be done to stop her. Yeah? And then he's going to accuse me that he asked for information and I didn't give it to him. You coming about a situation, you should be versed. Now you're going to look on things. Can I look on that? So it's come to a conclusion. Come to which blood clot conclusion? Go check out if District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beacham is on risperidone. Yeah? So, if nothing is done, you see they're talking about Andrew and the girl, where the young lady who commits suicide. I have information where me can get all Duchess Kate in a fucking trouble because she was in a pedophile ring. But at the same time, she can be excused because I work in a fucking pedophile ring, London Early Years Foundation, Westminster Children's Society, and did not fucking know until Richard Harty called my phone and I done my blood clot investigation. So the fucking pedophile ring under Jonas Sullivan and Richard Harty is in charge of the early years sector. So those motherfuckers might have come through those bomber-clad pedophile rings. Yes? I call, this is not about other things because every fucking thing is documented. There's a list of from all the card numbers, everything. So what I am, before I started, when did I say? 3 years ago, I said, send it down my phone. So we go back to 2017. And when blood clot Holly Sweeney, as a matter of fact, maybe blood clot put your rascal name for your pussy hole, Holly Sweeney. Yeah? If they don't do anything, how did I get this fucking card in 2023 for my husband? Didn't come to my address. My husband, he is here. Yeah? But here we are. 1619 Wilson Road. So when people have blood clot tell me, say, address, I'm showing you from when I'm here. If I wasn't showing my address, I'd be fucking dead already. Yeah? Right, so let me put in now, and I put this motherfucker who came here to murder me under cover of Leaf Margaret Horn lecture. Pussy hole PC Wharton. Pussy hole PC Simit. Today is the start of VE Day celebration. I learned that my the primary school principal, who is cousin to my mother, Ura Welch, Rizel Massey Welch, fought in the war. How did I learn that? We didn't learn that in school. My children were Cub Scout, celebrate whatever. He was in the they were fixing up the Curfew home for all soldiers in Mandeville. I was living here, my first husband.
Like, you see the TV, from when I fix it up, I haven't put it on. I was working on my computer, the TV in the background, and I heard this voice. And I said, no. Am I hallucinating? I didn't even know if I knew that word. I said, no, that can't be real. And when I turned around, of course it was Massey Welch. Massey Welch fought in the war. He was now at the old soldiers' home. That's how I learned the situation. Yes? I wrote a whole epistle. Facebook take my 18 pages count. Everything gone. Yes? The same thing. I'm sat here this time. Same scenario. I heard this voice. I said, no, this can't be happening. And I turned around. They were talking about this. Yeah. So it was Alfie, one of my key children. He's up there. Every week, weekend, Alfie bring his magazine with Carl Fogarty. Children live what they learn. Yeah? Motorbike rider, whatever. And Alfie would bring his magazine to nursery. Yeah? And we go through it. And Alfie live what he's learned. Carl Fogarty was a motor or whatever. Alfie go up. Alfie was one of those boys. Thick, fat baby. Alfie voice funny a little bit sound like a man gruff. And when I heard that word, I said, no. So Alfie went to Dulwich College. And now Alfie was practicing what was happening as a child. So then I tell you, I go back, I started writing when my father was stricken with Parkinson's. So when some little bumble hole named H.H.J. Richard Roberts, I come tell me I must come out for social media. And when me also come to town me, those blood clot, PC, bumble hole, Wharton, and PC Simi just drop the blood clot Metropolitan Police in a shit. Let me put this one there so the world know what me I deal with. These motherfuckers come to murder me and then I think I can cover it up. I have it them covered. Yeah? Oh, fucking go away, Cynthia rascal. Yeah? HOLLY SW P 255 6. Yeah? Bumbleclot, Sir Mark Rowley is in charge. A set of bumbleclot thugs. Some of them are pedophiles. Some of them are rapists. Some of them are murderer. Yeah? Protect blood clot, me also. Fucking stinking bumblehole boy I come tell me about. He asked me for information. That's why blood clot PC Kate Willoughby Parsons are gonna get stick for the whatever report. And we go back IOPC and all of them. You don't know what I have. Yeah? The motherfucker that was nearer to the flag admitted that their system is crap. Fucking crap. That's why you have pedophiles getting through. That's why you have rapists getting through. That's why you have murderers getting through. That's why you have terrorists getting through. Yeah? Your blood clot system is crap. So you can have friends of pedophiles and whatever. And you can have Edward Allen calling me twice. I broke up the thing the other day and sending me email that I call him a batty boy. I don't use batty boy lightly because my brother died in jail. Age 37 years old. Oh dear. Yeah, age 37 years old. Yeah, so when you come blood clot trigger me this today. Yeah. Yesterday, my auntie died. Harry Stack. Is yesterday my auntie died. The end of the stream is 2 sons my grandmother buried. Parkinson's. The only picture I have of my granny is her standing. My granny is almost, I'm sure my granny is over 6 foot tall. There's some tall, long foot family, woman in my side, by my father's side. Yeah? I'm sure my grandmother is over 6 foot tall. Yes? And she was standing over her son beside the chair, and her son is like this at his wedding. I used to write about all these things and share on another website. Where is it? Somebody have my intellectual property. Blood clot! PC bomber clot Wharton and blood clot PC Simmet who come in here today, you let down the police force and Mark Rowley are going to get charged. On the start of VE Day, my granddaughter's 21st birthday. By the time I was 20, I have 2 sons. With my situation, I decided no more. I'm not bringing children in the world because of my DNA. If the man who wanted me to have a child for him, I've had more than one man had decided to marry me, then I would have a stable life and I would have taken the chance. But I decided not. He wanted the child and then marriage. And I said, I have 2 already. My son's father did tell me, remember, men don't marry 2 women with whatever. I have all those stories. That's why I'm trying to prepare something for my son's sister. She died. So Marie buried her son. And before Marie is 50, Marie, I heard whatever, diabetes complication. Yet I don't have a GP. And blah blah blah, and God is keeping me. But she has a stroke. Who is keeping me? So when you hear me have my angst with God, yeah, fucking boy, I come tell me he's not reading something that is in a book. And when I'm trying to state how they use that suicide, whatever, bumbleclot YouTube, a sense into come, who is concerned? So who you concerned? Then blood clot used to block me out. Yeah? The last person was Dr. Phil Gregory. So when pussy whole blood clot, ras clot, racist boy, you're gonna get help from social services. May have social services are even marginally in a man like a this. I shouldn't be doing this today. I should be getting on with tidying up my kitchen, going out to celebrate V-Day. But I saw no one blood clot. So we tell the world, say, the Metropolitan Police have rapists, racist, terrorists there. And I have a list of them. And these 2 blood clots have been added. Are you celebrating? Yeah? Harry Stark. And them you come for blood clot murder me on the 30th of November 2020. And then they may have figure a quote and all that. Oh, no, me. Don't mess with that fucking sensible mad woman. One. B-E-N. Godfrey. Yeah? Little stinking bumble boy could tell me. And he asked for the phone. I opened the phone and gave it to him. He asked for the house phone. And they go tell me who went call from who went call. Yesterday I waited. They said I must clear the line. They're gonna call. But your blood clot turned up here this morning. After you try to stitch me up. That's why I have to record. Because if I don't record, I can repeat and tell. And come here. They have you. So you know they're stitching me up today now. So then they have excuse to say they're not doing anything. Oh, it has come to a conclusion. What blood clot control and make District Judge Beecham no prepare what she needs to prepare. Where is your order? Have you sent an order? Devon's solicitor sent a letter that whatever judgment was done on the 17th. So you're fucking stupid, District Judge Beecham. That's why you were grooming Tristan Salter. So you take the job away from Mold
Devon should take the job away from Mole. That's why you wanted to keep the case. I always come to the conclusion. Ben Godfrey. P25 where motherfucker when they know where then they where the blood clot then they begin Chris Andrew Hooper. The bomber clot Alma Grove mob. Where then they? 4-2 tried murder so when pussy hole I can tell me must come off social media. Blood clot, you don't know what you do. Tried murder MM on 30th of the 11th, 2020. So when Bumbo Clarty, the boy come ask me, oh, what if your phone crash? That's why me call you. If you come out, come investigate what me also is doing. So let me tie up. Where did I get this? Where did I Bumbo Clark get this? How did I get Mark whatever? Yeah? Become a Met police officer. Where you become a Met police officer? If you come blood clot, antagonize me. Degree holder entry program. And blood clot Mark Rowley. And blood clot Richard Harty kicked me out of University of East London. So that means, say, I have no chance to get the 46 to 55,000 that I was offered for Senko. Professor Chris Pascal and Tony Bertram endorsed me on LinkedIn on the 22nd of September 2015. Pussy hole Mark Rowley thugs. If you don't do anything, then I'm going to start. There's a possibility that Duchess Kate is involved unknowingly with a pedophile ring. She launched her child mental health from Stockwell preschool and nursery, near to where I run for my life, to the Brixton police station. Earn 33 to 33.5K whilst you learn and gain a fully funded graduate diploma through your training to become a Met police officer. I offered to volunteer so I could help the Metropolitan Police regain the trust of the PAME community. I was offered 46 to 55,000 for the drawl of a Senko by smart teachers in I think March or April 2021. And then my brother said, go to university. Not that I need to go. He said it would help for my mental health. So when I'm going to charge for the 11 years, some of those will be paid. I'm not going the lower end. I'm going the higher end, 55K. London Early Years Foundation offered 58K with NDA and I refused it. So those are the prices I will be charging. Yeah? Make the offer. Yeah? That's all they fucking do. Make the offer. A carrier like no other. Yeah, your blood clot pedophile, them Mark Rowley. This is a blood clot strong Jamaican woman, your bumbo clot book you signed. When was my book published? 2022. So how the fuck I was engaging with all those? I started the antisocial behavior. Do you want a career where you can make a difference to the lives of Londoners? Support local communities whilst being part of vital changes happening within the Metropolitan Police. So why has it escalated if there was vital changes when I offered to bring back the trust? That's why I tell you, whatever is written, the blood clot boys stand up there and they cannot comprehend. They cannot understand Yeah, they cannot make the difference between listen and whatever because you come with one aim and you're gone and set the police even worse than when you come here. Why you didn't turn up for the whatever? And that's why I record because I couldn't repeat whatever. They say I'm fucking mad and I'm fucking making it up. But am I making it up? If so, there's no better time to join. We're looking for people from all walks of life who live the Mets values of courage. The strong Jamaican woman. The strong Jamaican woman who was beaten up in here on the 30th of November 2020. So me put the motherfucker's name in there. I don't know which of the two men, because it's three men, but is one was involved in the assault. Now you hear somebody going through the door? Normal going through the door. Why you not bomb cloud slam me now? So forget me attention. You pussy hole. Yeah? Normal going through the door. So yes, Bumbo Clark Mark Rowley. I'm fucking fed up with you now. You've been given a chance. Your office has been contacted. And you let some stinking Bumbo hole name Kate, whatever. May have my thing in IOPC. You think God have make me dead yet? We're going to show up the blood clot UK. It's VE Day. How did I find out that Mr. Wells served? Because he was in the Curfew home for old soldiers. And a Bumbo clot neglect my husband, see him there? And whatever. Here it is. It's not going to show. Where I'm saying, I'm telling the NHS thanks. It's all there because YouTube can remove every fucking thing. But you fucking remove. We're looking for people from all walks of life. I offer to here who live the Mets values of courage, compassion, professionalism. Did you see any of it in these two motherfuckers? Did you see any here? Do you understand why I have to record? Compassion, professionalism, integrity, and respect to join us in making London a safer place. So a blood clot one dirty boy can come in here on the 3rd of January when I decided to pick myself up from the depression and whatever, open my window, beard put on clothes, look like a somebody when me used to, on my brother's birthday. That's how this all started. Walford Byron will burn in a mud. Go Queen Jackson, go look for the trend coming down. Yeah? Galaxy Radio. Voodoo Production. Because they didn't know who it was, Walford Byron Nemad. It's been clarified. Who's Walford Byron Nemad? Died age 56, cancer. 3 months my brother was gone, and between that time, I learned about my grandfather and blah, blah, blah. Fuck UNO. Fuck police. Racist police, rapist police, terrorist police, pedophile police. Fuck UNO. And me are the blood clot strong Jamaican woman who blood clot Mark Rowley sign my book. As a police officer, you will build lifelong skills in a varied and rewarding career. See, none of them have any blood clot skills. Blood clot skills, if you come in here, come try trip me up. Whilst earning a competitive starting salary of 33.5K, including allowances. Blood clot, 11 years, me no work. Every Bumbo clot money when my husband left for me in a savings. In 2019, my husband have over 100,000 in a savings. Not anything to do with my just in a saving. My husband was showed. Wanna fuck off and go away. Nationwide, Barclays, Santander, Lightstart, Financial Ombudsman, Action Fraud. Yeah? Blood clot police. Now I'm trying to get back my money at the small claims court. Some little pussy hole near my HAJ Richard Roberts. I put civil restraint on me. I'm not going to check the record. And come in a court after pussy hole district judge beach. I'm chicken out. Because all I said, if I become HCT Group Impact Report 2016, of 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. You know, so the little stinking bumble hole PC. I go tell me, say he's not reading it. They walk. I said, answer the phone because I want to show them something. And then I got blood clot boy. I come tell me he asked me for information, and then what? Did you come here today to go through my email pussy hole? Who trained them bumble hole? And I asked them. I said, I'm willing to volunteer. I have skills. How did I get 700K views on a video I posted with my husband? How am I getting 110 the last time I see it with Debbie Gilchrist? How am I getting 50 whatever on Instagram? How did I get 55K views when I say Conjure Mash Up Jamaica on Instagram and 300 odd comments? Because I'm a fucking idiot and I make it up, not you. That's why blood clot, Dr. Phil Gregory can come in here and announce after I was on the Housing Ombudsman Zoom. I make it up. Blood clot UK turn murder city. Blood clot UK have pedophile in charge in the early years. Attack. Or make up. Am I fucking mad? Or do I have the information? The DHEP PC is a 2-year program for degree holders leading to a graduate diploma in professional policing practices upon successful completion. You see the two bumbo clot what turn up here look like they have no sense. Eh? Even me children with special needs who are savant, Varol Sinha. Me work with 4-year-old where teach me for do maths. Go look up Varol Sinha. There was a little one, they call him Nebu Daniel, from Africa. South Selassie country, Ethiopia. Mother and father a doctor. They write reference for me. So no go away. I me tell you about me little Alfie. I me work with children from different language. Yeah? When a little boy, when me I set up, me have to have him, he no left me. So no go away. Me work with people with special needs, with sensible or whatever more than 2 motherfucker we just stand up here. So. Through your training, you will be employed as a paid officer. Okay. So before they even train the bumper hole, they are employed as paid. That's why you have situation like that. That's why bumper clock boy yesterday I come. Oh, you're telling me how to do your job. Yes, me I fucking tell you how to do your job. Because when you have asshole like them, you have several of them, may have whatever. Whatever YouTube want hide, you can hide every fucking thing. Yeah? And you see some of them are come back in a Google, whatever. So me now left here today. Me I got to wash up my things. Me eat before me go in a bed this morning in at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, me go on my bed sometime. Me don't go need enough sleep. You see me look like me tired. Me just jump up out of bed when me hear the bell ring. Pussy hole, PC water, PC cement. Be employed as a paid officer from day one. Okay, you don't know fuck all. So you employ them, you're not even blood clot, check them out if them are pedophile. So from day one, they employed. Learning and patrolling alongside experienced officers. Me not tell you. Me can disseminate this. Me can blood clot disseminate this from my own experience. Whilst working towards your graduate diploma, some of them blood clot take copy at one of 4 London universities. I need to go in there as a whatever. I tell to volunteer. The Metropolitan Police become back. Because when me done under the rascal till me ready to go back to Jamaica. Yeah? Gain the skills and knowledge needed for police in this unique city. Obviously, beat out Merville rascal. Come in a Merville house come beat a rascal. Come in a Merville house country sectional. Come in a Merville house come turn up between me Jamaican flag and British flag and tell me fuckery that you don't know the Equality Act. You don't know this, you don't know this. And if we get it, how long we're up there? 15 minutes. I said, where you timing? You say, estimate. Right between me Jamaican flag, you know. You see how we make sure the blood clot Jamaican flag big and the this in tiny. In case you don't can see it. Yeah? Because District Judge Bumbleclad Beecham, all the court case, all the time we got from she take over for she want the case. See it there, that's how the Bumbleclad turn up. And me I tell me never whatever. Yeah? Let me read this. Cock blood clot mouth kill cock. Until me ready to go home to Jamaica, I'll be monitoring the blood clot police. Pedophile police, racist police. Problem solving. You know, hear them motherfucker Tanya and tell him, say, yes, agree with me, so their system is fucking crap. Problem solving and officer safety. Maybe I'm going to get help for social services. Upon completion, you can continue your professional development and explore endless career opportunities. All I need, volunteering with the Metropolitan Police and using this book as a template. Lord, oh my Lord. Let me done this one. I need to go wash up the things. I'm not hungry this morning before I got my baby. To join us on DHEPPC, you will need to meet our eligibility criteria and have GCSE grade C or 4 or above. Some of them bomber clot dunce now rascal can't even understand. Can't even put 3 blood clot words together to form a sentence. How we go now? A noun, a verb, and a predicate. That's how you go. A long time, me no work. In English language and maths, never pass a blood clot maths exam from me born. Me dyscalculia now, me find out me have all the traits of dyslexia. Or if you don't already have maths, we'll support you to achieve this. Qualification or above in any subject area from a UK higher education, Bumbleclad Dumb Down Institute for our equivalent overseas degree supported by ENIC statement or compatibility, or be in the final year of study for your qualification at the point of application. To find out more about our eligibility criteria, blood clot Macaulay and him Bumbleclad pedophiles, refer to. I done with the rascal now. Me I go wash up my things and go move this in them where Robert said. There's a bird, Bigfoot man in here, kicking down my door and calling me eruption. Every time I have a bereavement, something else happening here. It started at King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation Trust, my Potter House, day nursery, workplace setting. Lord Jesus, you don't see them. That's why God have me till now. I have diabetes and they push me over the edge, but I'm still right here. Yeah? Me I educate you, no man. You must ask Claude, be educated. Let me shut this down now. Let me edit this. Mervily Patinemot Tomlinson. Name Metropolitan Police and HM's whatever in Vodum Productions
investigation. K-O, oh, blood clot. What come here about must be a strong woman, whatever. What the fuck you know I do for highlight nothing? I don't know how do tell me what me no fi do from what me fi do. If me no way strong with my blood clot there, me da go do what they expect me fi do. Pussy hole boy. I don't read that because it's offensive. Where they? I know me right here, I in there. So you see all them bumbo clot stupid? K02CL8
To hear your phone verification code for dice, press 3.
07481362872.
Press 3.
Yeah? And blood clot police just left here. Blood clot police just left here.
We seem to be having trouble with your call. Please try again later.
Blood clot police, PC, Smith, blood clot police, PC, what? And you defeat whatever is your visit. Your blood clot. Me also said they not go help me, all right. Cock bomber clot, mouth kill cock. Today it's VE day. And blood clot police let themselves down. Blood clot police them let themselves down. Blood clot police them let themselves down. Blood clot police them let themselves down. Pedophile police them let themselves down. Pedophile police them let themselves down. Racist police them let themselves down. Murderers police them let themselves down. Terrorist police them let themselves down. Terrorist police them let themselves down. On VE day on my granddaughter's 21st birthday, the day after I lost my auntie, the last of my father's sibling. Irene Mills Nemard, Charles Henry Nemard, produced 16 children. C 530. Produced 16 children. 3 of them born on the 27th of October. Lord Jesus, build me a little cabin. Make pussy hole go on. They think they breaking me. No, they breaking them fucking self. The police had a wonderful opportunity and they just always goes to show. I probably who teach them? The pedophiles, the rapists, the racists. And let me imprint this. Yeah? On VE Day, on VE Day, King Charles and Queen Camilla listed as persons of interest. Fucking boy, I can't tell me. They asked me for information and I haven't produced. And I opened my phone and I gave it to you. And I gave you my house phone. Yeah? K02C. Down to yesterday, me go out and I sing blood clot Debbie Gilchrist upstairs. I video me. All right. You know, say it come to conclusion. Come to which conclusion? District blood clot beach and better the Risperidon. You better ready for apologize and pay me for why you want to keep the case. Clot, HHJ, whatever. Oh, well. K05EC530. Okay. Yeah, she's still on there. She's still on there. The sign you hear is still me also on there. And blood clot police. I go, they will tell me, say, after me give them my phone. After they come in here, I said, answer that call, please. They're not answering because they don't know who it is. So how in what way are they going to help me and safeguard me? District Judge Sierra Elizabeth Beecham defamation. HHJ Richard Roberts. Yeah, you know, say it's blood clot. He come to conclusion. Pussy wall. Let me see if me find this one here. Blood clot Garfield Robinson and blood clot Tony Seeley. All right. You've been busy with work. Pussy work. Hi, Mervily. Georgia Tobiola. Hi, Mervily. Yeah, it's still coming in. And blood clot police come here. And it's still coming in. It's still coming in. All right, let me read this and then wrap this up. Yeah. Hi, Mervily. So this is 4th of May, 2023. That is before I get letter for possession. So this is what I was doing. Hi, Mervily. I hope you are well. The article is just out now. https www.aljazeera.com news. Yeah. Caribbean on King Charles and the Royals. Yeah. Go up online. Post the whole district beach. You want to know? Okay. VE Day 2025. Bumble wall now. https when pussy old boy come in, you can ask, so what if you lose your whatever? You back them up elsewhere, but you just admit to bumble clot, say your system is fucking crap. A pedophile train them. A pedophile train them Al Jazeera. A pedophile train them University of East London. Lord Jesus, all those who defame my name, how much is it worth? Is it about? I'm starting at the top. 55,000 I was offered for the role of Asenko, and London Early Years Foundation, it was 58,000 slash bomber clot man named Joe Hooper in a woman's refuge a carry on like a fucking asshole. He was such a indoctrinating. Yeah. So that was a day before my granddaughters. Look at the sequence of things. Pussy hole, bumble hole, me not lick nobody. Hey, hey, Dr. Abba. I mean, I know what me I call him Abba. Dr. Abu, we business set, man. We ready for roll. Dr. Abu, I love that man like me. How me love my son, father. Yes. He take me under him wings. I know what Dr. Abu take over the job. So, Master, you can rest in peace now. When me, I walked into pharmacies, and Master said to me, say, when me gone, you think you go alright? I said to him, say, yes, man, me I put the people them around me. Lord, me go money, me go through this, and me end up a Dr. Abu. Me have to go make a special something. Me I go do it for him birthdays. So the family get together, include me, wifey and everybody. Me don't know Dr. Abu wife. Other day, me see one young man, so me believe say my son. Yes, Dr. Abu, I'm young 1 year old, man. Me I go read up or whatever. Yes, me and I remember a Dr. Abu family. Lord Jesus, and no galaxy after we radio station. I go tell story in a bumble wall. And me and Dr. Abu do the thing we break down the barriers of systemic discrimination. God say call Dr. Abu. And here we are. Dr. Abu. Also, sometimes this a fucking head. UK, Caribbean. Lord Jesus, build me a little cabin. Me I go back home to Jamaica when me done with them. Go help the government of Jamaica sort out mental health and send special educational needs and disability for those of you who are intellectually challenged. You hear how me can make it up on? You hear how me can make if them bomber clock bother me. Hey, we go investigate all the pedophile them. If then they in a house of commons or then they in a house of lords. Any which part then they are going to investigate them. I have the rundowns on Richard Harty of the University of East London. That's where I call brother. Yeah, I meet him at my mother-in-law house. It's at Boomrood Road. I can remember what Boomrood Road about to say my mother-in-law did live. Hey. I don't think say me mad to rascal. Me's a bomber clot sensible mad woman. The most sensible blood clot mad woman you will ever buck up. Because me not lick no rascal nobody. Me not do bomber clot physical. Like my brother who go through acid from people. GIO Georgia TOBIOL. So when you know they talk about me must be a strong whatever. Huh? When you know blood clot, no story, shut up on a ras clot mouth. 2025. Click on that blood clot link now. I done with blood clot. You know, me I go tie them in my kitchen and go move visit them before Robert come. Me and Robert I go sing a funeral. We was practicing. God gave life, he takes it away. He
is the potter. And me no know the part, that's why me no sing certain part. I'm the clay. When I view, I know the sunrise will be waiting for me. Oh, what a sunrise it's going to be. Death will lose its sting, and the grave its victory. Oh, the silence will be broken, and the storm clouds roll away. I hear the sound of angels singing on a homecoming day. I hear the sounds of angels singing on a homecoming day. Oh yes, the silence will be broken, and the storm clouds, I hear the saints of angels singing on a homecoming day. Two rascals, ignorant police came into my house on my granddaughter's 21st. It's the start of me day celebrations. I learned that my head teacher, Mrs. Uriah, Hewlin Wells, who is the cousin of my mother, husband, Rizal Massey Wells, fought in the World War. I was watching Ground Force when I lived with my first husband. I heard this voice, I turned around, and this 6-foot man who fought in a war was scared of a lizard. Mark Rowley, your blood clot terrorists are gonna stop terrorize me. They came to sort out me was so sinting, but they seem fixated on carrying on the systematic discrimination. Fucking pick up this thing where Tristan Salter may be a fucking pedophile. Now we're gonna find out the association of District Judge Sarah Elizabeth Beecham and Tristan Salter are 5 per chambers where she used to work before she was appointed a district judge by Robert Buckland, because I wrote to Robert Buckland about district judge, about HHJ died. Them tie up them rascal and with them bumper clad foot. I gave the police the opportunity of sorting this out. Let the war start. And who would start this a war on me?
I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. District Judge Beecham and HHJ Richard and Richard Blakely. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. Man charged with murder after man found dead inside Salisbury property. ITV News. Me tell you no say if my thing it wasn't if me never make me address me dead to Ross in here already. Then kill have me bumbo clot in here already and then think me a joke me a make. How much time police come? How much time ambulance come? Yeah, me a track on. I am track on no blood clot. Who start this a war on me? Me I go done and go tidy up my kitchen and go move this in them before Robert come and say my come. Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? The blood clot Metropolitan Police, the racist terrorists, the last time they were here. On the 3rd of January, I celebrating my brother's birthday. Me say, I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I'm a Crowley thugs. I them start this a war. The Big Hillquist is a terrorist, a racist, and an alcoholic. Turn junkie. She a try to kill me, yeah. Housing for women coerced her. Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war? Who start this a... Me send this blood clot go game. Garfield Robinson with the blood clot Tony Seeley there. Pussy hole. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Start this a war. Who will start this a war on me? I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Me need for beard. So me need Robert. Need for move this in them. Robert come from when? Yeah? Fucking bathroom club. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. A housing for women joining the Big Hillquist and coerced her when she found out she was the vulnerable. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. All the social media and the social media and the social media. I will this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war. Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? It's my granddaughter's birthday. She is 21. I was 20 years old when I had my second child. From then I decided I would not bring children in this world. I would not bring children in this world to come suffer like me because of my DNA, disability, and poverty. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war on me. I will start this a war 10 o'clock. And then that how much hour? I saw me. I will start this a war. Who will start this a war? I will start this a war on me. Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? Bumbo clot racist police. Bumbo clot pedophile police. Get the chance to come and sort this matter out with me, who so Mark Rowley thugs. Some of them are pedophile. Some of them are racist, some of them are terrorists. Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? This is how I develop eating disorder. This is how I develop eating disorder. Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war? Who start this a war? Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war on me? Metropolitan Police have murderers go back to when I are in the meeting at the police station. Start this a war on me. Who start this a war on me? Who start this a war?